Hey guys, Shane Roberson here from Integrity Web Studios. Down here in New Orleans on this rainy afternoon, in my neighborhood anyway. I ran across this tutorial that really benefits me, and I just thought I would make a quick little video. I have to add it to another of my clients' websites, um, and it's just a super helpful tool. Essentially, when I am working with clients that have a lot of imagery on their websites, whether it's photo galleries, this will be also great for photographers, basically anyone who needs to upload tons and tons of photos to their site, whether it's once or twice, or if you're doing this once a month. But the idea is, we know that there's tons of bulk uploaders that save us time on uploading. So when we create a gallery, we can go in and just do a quick bulk upload. That's wonderful. However, there's a little bit of a gap when it comes to the actual text, the meta information for these images. So in order to be semantically correct and stay healthy with Google, Bing, and Yahoo, they want to see alt text with all of these. That's normally what I do. I come in, the WordPress, as you may or may not know, will automatically define the title as the file name. So whatever the file name is that you upload, it gives it that as the title. I typically come in and just copy that and add it as alt text, right? Most of my clients, I rarely find the need or use for caption and description, but you can of course go in there and paste that to each one of these as well, right? Um, the tutorial that we're talking about here, adding a little piece of code to your functions file, will essentially automate this process for you. And so whenever you're uploading in bulk, you don't have to go back and individually, one by one, add the alt text. So basically, let me jump to this guy. This is the gentleman who did the original tutorial, Francisco Ruiz. This is his magic, not mine. This is just something that helped me out that I thought that I would kind of walk you through how to do. Again, my goal here is really just to bridge the gap between the techies like Mr. Ruiz here and the average Joe who may not know exactly where things were. I know that was a challenge for me when I first started dabbling with WordPress. I would read these tutorials and still be a bit lost on how and where to go and what to add. So with that being said, he gives some very detailed instructions on how to do this. I'm just going to walk you through it. So what we did, I just copied this snippet, right? And then we're going to go to the root of our website, right? I'm using FTP. You can be in cPanel, whatever is easiest for you, but we're going to start at the root of our website, and we're going to click into WP Content, go to our themes, and then we jump into, if you're using a child theme, which I highly advise, you would dive into that. If you don't have a child theme, go into whatever your theme is that you're using, right? So once I click into that, we're going to find and click on our functions file and then view or edit. Right? This may look a little bit different, but essentially you want to edit this file. Even if you have to fully download it again, I have this to where it will automatically link. Essentially, I'm going to, now that that's popped up, I'm just going to paste that into the editor. Right? I just went below where everything else was, and I came in here and I added this. Now down here, the title, excerpt, content, this is each one of those areas. I typically comment this out, and I will come back and do this for our purposes here. I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to save this, and by commenting these out, this is the caption or excerpt, and this is the description. These are two that I don't use very often, and simply by commenting it out, it doesn't add that. Now, without doing anything, pasting it as is, it's going to add the file name to all four of those fields. Now, let me go back to FileZilla. Yes, we're going to upload that back. All right. Now let's jump to one of my sites. All right. So we took a look at this one. Now let's upload an image. All right. Let me get in here. Alright, so now, how cool is this, right? It took the title, or excuse me, the file name, create the title, the caption, the alt text, and the description. And again, for my personal needs, I only like to add the alt text. The description and caption are not necessary for me, and especially if you're in photography, you may actually have a different description than your title and alt tag. But for the most part, this is just like rockstar time savers for me. So I'm going to jump back to my text here, and I'm just going to comment these lines out. And the comment out in code is just 2 forward slashes in front of the text, and your editor should gray it out for you. Right? Hit save. As soon as I save, FTP is wanting to find out if I want to upload it, which I do. Now let's jump back in here. We have and let's add another image. Boom. Now it's just a title and alt text. Super awesome, super easy. It literally takes like 3 minutes. If you're doing this just one time for a bulk upload, it's worth the time, right? You go in, you add it to your functions.php file, and you can set it and forget it. Another little thing that I didn't get into, but Mr. Ruiz does on his site, is it scrubs or sanitizes the file name. It removes the dashes, and mine happen to be capitalized, but it will automatically capitalize the first letter of each word as it sanitizes it. So super cool. So I will post all of this information plus links back to the brutalbusiness.com website where the original tutorial happened. Please visit and show some love. This is where the magic happened. I'm just showing you how to apply it for those that can't bridge the gap. Anyway, big thanks to everyone. Please like, subscribe, share, and by all means, if you have any questions, I'm here to help. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much.